In this video, we have multiple $10,000 grant opportunities for which you can apply in as little as 10 hours. We have grant opportunities for people who need to fix their home. We have grant opportunities for minorities with applications open nationwide. We have new classes on how to establish a brand online, how to market your small business. As I've told you before, you need to open a small business if you're not making tens of millions of dollars as a C-level executive with a golden parachute waiting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have grants for students, for the elderly, disabled people. We have grants for everyone, and I have listed them all in my spreadsheet where you can find links to information resources and application portals to grants for everyone. As you can see, I have created a new tab labeled Home Repair where you can find all these programs right here for the US Aging, HUD.gov. I'll go ahead and show you some of the links for that. Oh, and we've got some new airdrop opportunities. As a matter of fact, one which lapses on October 2nd, in other words, on Saturday, tomorrow. So you need to jump on this quickly. Remember, as I told you on the previous video, airdrops is just another word for grants. An airdrop is a form of a grant in cryptocurrency that you can exchange for USD if you feel like doing so, unless you want to wait for the airdrop to appreciate in US dollars and then just wait to have more money and just keep stacking it. Whatever you want to do. I showed you in previous videos where I received airdrops of up to $1,000 after I participated in the Gitcoin grants program. Now we've got a whole new program right here on CoinMarketCap, a learn to earn program. I mentioned this before where there's a $50 to $60 opportunity as long as you fund a Coinbase account with $100 and then you go ahead and do the Learn to Earn program on that platform. I showed you that. If you visit my link, of course, I get $10 and you get $10. I am affiliated with them. And basically you can learn about these different cryptocurrencies and you can make, pick up anywhere from $50 to $60 in that cryptocurrency that you can exchange for US dollars. Whatever it is you want to do with it. As I have told you, Alibaba.com. This is a platform where you can go ahead and source items wholesale, and you can go ahead and put them up for sale on Amazon or any other marketplace online right now. Starting September 9th, 2021, eligible small business can apply to the Alibaba.com grants program. 50 recipients will each receive a $10,000 grant. Apply today by sharing what makes your business model, product design, or marketing strategy innovative. Now, eligibility criteria is you have to have a registered account prior to October 21st. They will have preferences for people or businesses who have sourced their products through Alibaba.com. Now, don't click the back button as yet. As I've told you time and time again, for those who've been watching my previous videos, for you to capitalize on all the opportunities, on most of the opportunities available in this country, you have to start a small business. And remember, I started my small business with as little as a little over $100 that I used to go ahead and file my limited liability company to the state of Florida. I applied for the employee identification number for free through the IRS, and this was 10 years ago. And whenever I've needed assistance, I got a grant for Hurricane Sandy. I got a grant for a generator that I had to go pay back. I've got all kinds of assistance. Of course, my business has not survived because of these grants. It survived because I sell something. I sell services, internet marketing services, which you can do. You can learn how to do this stuff. If you visit the spreadsheet, the free education tab, right here, you'll see all the content that I've used to make my bones in this racket. Look, you want to learn search engine optimization right here. Search engine optimization starter guide, Reddit big SEO. These guys get real transparent. And I added some new resources over here. So you can go ahead, take a look. They got a Hello Alice Pro Tip Grant Workshop. They got an entrepreneur guide for military spouses, 3 weeks to selling online on Hello Alice. Hello Alice is a community of grants. Right here, look, 3 weeks to selling online. They teach you how to go ahead and put together your e-commerce platform. Right here, create your digital real estate, how to establish and market your brand. And on candid.org, introduction to proposal writing. A number of you keep writing in the comment section. Can you please help me craft it? Listen, you have all the information available to you right here. There's many millions of you that want assistance from me, of course. However, I don't have the infrastructure in order to provide assistance to everyone who requests it. Nonetheless, I provide as much information that you need. It's all about the information. I've always been able to network with people and basically make friends. I'm in the business of making friends and do business by me providing value, by me becoming an expert in some craft and using that expertise in order to help people. I used to drive traffic to people's websites, and then they used to point links back to my websites, my clients' websites. That's how I built links. That's how I ranked websites. And establishing a small business, like I said, a few $100 for you to go ahead and set up your LLC if you got someone else to do it. You can learn the technical skill for free, just like I learned it. Remember, there are a whopping 31,678,432 small businesses in this country, constituting 99.9% of all U.S. businesses. I'll keep repeating it. Out of that 31 million, there are a whopping 25,701,671 what the Small Business Administration refers to as non-employer firms, meaning companies that are operated simply by one person that you can start right now. You can qualify for many of these programs right here. Again, the Alibaba, look right here, and take a look. Whenever you're applying for these things, you want to ensure that you read the eligibility requirements, all right? What are they looking for? What are the reviewers of the grant programs gauging in order to determine whether you meet the standards for them to award you with a grant? Right here, to be eligible for the Alibaba registered, you have to have a registered US-based business, must have a new or existing Alibaba.com account. You are in the mecca of capitalism, okay? And this organization, Alibaba.com, wants you to succeed. The whole planet wants you to succeed. And I've never found another place where they make it as easy for you to start a small business and provide support for that. I've given you all the resources. Go ahead and take a look at my Every Way to Find a Grant for Everyone video. And you'll see all these agencies to whom you can reach out. Elected representatives, your congressperson, your city council person, all these people, they want to keep their job, so they want to make you happy. So give them a call. What kind of grants are available to me? And apply for these things. Look, I know a number of these are competitive. There's no guarantee that you'll get these things. Look, we got the NIAF Small Business Grant. I told you they'll be dropping every quarter. Look, the next round is open until October 26th. Here are the prizes. Here's how to apply. Okay, you can apply for this thing in as little as a few hours. And listen, you gain, first off, experience when you apply for these programs, okay? And you get better and better each time you do it, even if you're not awarded the grant. Also, you start to think of different ways. You start to explain. You put together your elevator pitch and start to think of different angles in order to market your business. You know, if all else fails, you've got content for your social media, which is what you need in order to market your business. You have to be continually communicating, all right? If you don't communicate with your target market on a regular basis, you're going to feel it 6 to 8 to 20 weeks later, whenever. You have to constantly be engaging your community, your audiences, your target market. So you put together, and you should have a file. You know, you can have a file together where, if let's say the requirement is you got to have bank statements or whatever, that you can put together by you opening a bank account at Chase. That is actually, they offer non-fee bank accounts for veterans, for military personnel. Or if you have a bank account over at Wells Fargo, you only need to maintain a balance of $500 in Wells Fargo, so you can have a no-fee account. Okay, if they need banking statements, they need tax transcripts. You can go ahead and put together a file, a compressed file on your computer, and then you have that available. Whether you're applying for grants, whether you're applying for funding, again, you have all this. You have your elevator pitch already set up, your story. They typically ask for the same things, and you got to review them and call them. Call them. Don't be shy. Go ahead and write down what you want to ask. Ask them, what are they looking for? And these people will tell you because they're looking for ways. And sometimes, look, for instance, let's take a look at this particular grant right here, the KKR Small Business Builder right here. You've got to communicate with them to find out whether you qualify for this thing, because they have eligibility criteria, but then they ask you questions to ensure that you actually qualify for this thing. And then at the end of the day, they're the ones that ultimately say. So sometimes you got to go for it, and they'll tell you, no, you can't apply for it. I want to take a look because I think this one is for right here. To be eligible, business must have between 5 and 50 employees. What do they consider employees? Can they consider employees the angel investors, your friends and family who invested in this organization, or the people that stay up with you while you're putting together whatever it is that you need to put together, your package that you're selling on the street? These people could constitute independent contractors, people that have worked with you for free in order to ideate, in order to execute on your plans to operate your small business. These can be employees. You have to ask them, give them a call. Don't be scared to call. Look, there's another opportunity right here. Comcast Rise right here. I showed you this opportunity on the last video. Applications for the Comcast Rise Investment Fund will be accepted October 1st through the 14th. Look, the applications start today, available to businesses in the following areas only. Of course, nationwide nonetheless. The other ones don't have those limitations. They're nationwide, period. Joanne, they're offering minority creative grants to Latinx entrepreneurs, but they typically provide to all minorities right here, right? And don't hit the back button if you're not a minority. Look, AMSE, Military Spouse Entrepreneur Impact Report. They help military spouses build their small businesses right here. The 3 weeks to selling online. Look, free course right here, free education, which is, again, as I've told you, a form of a grant. You know how people go into debt, hundreds of thousands of dollars to educate themselves formally, to develop a career, to become something, a lawyer, a doctor. Sometimes they want to become something and they can't even be whatever it is. That happened to me. I studied to become a journalist and I had to become an internet marketer. And then through internet marketing, that's how I actually got into journalism. I was able to write for Forbes, for the Huffington Post. We've got, again, a program, Introduction to Proposal, right? You can learn this stuff yourself. A number of you have asked me, are there any grants for home repair? Right here, assisted living conversion program right here. Okay, a lot of this is for the elderly, for the disabled right here. And I've got this on the new tab labeled free education. You want emergency rental assistance right here for every single state, all the agencies that distribute emergency rental assistance. All these articles, there's articles out that read that states aren't doing much to distribute the billions of dollars they have allocated for rental assistance. So there's money out there. Mortgage aid, you get this money as little as 5 days. Look, for people that are homeless, a number of people saying that they're homeless, departments of states, you want to file your LLC by yourself, you can go ahead and contact your Department of State. And this is a general query that you can perform to locate your Department of State in your state. Google query for Department of State, your state, Department of State, file LLC, and they'll show you. You need a service to file your limited liability company just to register everything. Right here, file your LLC with Zen Business. Cost as little as $49 to go ahead and do this. Again, look, more home repair. Look, a weatherization assistance program. You want to weatherize your home? Right here, benefits.gov. And again, these airdrop things that are going like crazy right now. Brave of Heart Fund. Look, they're offering, I believe it's grants of $15,000. Yeah, initial grant of $15,000 to alleviate the cost of immediate needs related to funeral costs and other essential household expenses. All right? Listen, starting a small business so you can capitalize on most of the opportunities, it is not developing the pill that's going to allow you to live for 1,000 years. It is simply you selling something, which again, it can be as simple as you selling these used items on eBay or other online marketplaces. Or you want to take it up to a next level, you put together a package, right? Where you're selling internet marketing services to businesses. And even if you don't know how to do it, look, this is another opportunity right here. This stuff just came on my desk where you play and get paid in Bitcoin. All right, Womply Play. As a matter of fact, I'll throw this on there on the crypto tab right here. This is where we have the Learn to Earn program. Again, a number of people said that there's a video where I show you how I made about where I picked up about $30 for this stuff right here, Womply. Right? I haven't tried this as yet. There's one of the viewers actually sent me another play to earn program. Look, you want to put together, let's say you don't want to learn internet marketing, right? Well, I showed you Fiverr. You can go to a site like Upwork and you can hire people to do the search engine optimization and just upsell it. 2 clients. You talk about this stuff, you have some knowledge you pick up by picking up one of these courses real quick, one of these free education courses, right? Look, and I have courses for everything, man. Look, career one-stop, free short-term training, small business knowledge port, investigative journalism, how to code in Python, learn Python with Google, all this stuff right here. Python is a programming language. You get into this techie stuff, you will never be out of work, I guarantee it. Look, SEO, you learn the basics of search engine optimization, and you talk to people about it, you tell them about the benefits about it, you're going to run into a small business owner who is going to need those services, right? So then you go on here and you simply hire people to go ahead and perform the work for you. So this dude, if this dude does, look, on-page SEO Ranksmith, Yoast SEO by Yoast SEO Expert, from $50, I mean, you could sell this easily at $500. Okay, you will find people who pay you $500 for those services. I showed you Upwork. That's another place where you can go ahead and hire people from across the globe, right? Just do Upwork. Well, that was actually the Upwork Fiverr, excuse me. So you go to Fiverr right here and just do something like SEO or online advertising or whatever. All right, this is the kind of businesses you could open with as little as $100, okay, with no money whatsoever. You simply tell people, communicate with your target market how it is that you provide value to their business, to their clients, and it'll sell itself.